Dun, 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 dun. Thank you for being a friend. Hello. My name is Rachel, and today I'm announcing the Golden Girls Readathon Round 2. That's right, we're back for round 2. This year, it's going to be running from June 8th through the 14th. And if you want to participate, make sure you're using the hashtag Golden Girls Readathon so that we can find your information and all enjoy this together. So, if you joined us last June, you will know how this works. If you didn't, that's fine. It's going to be easy to catch up. So, essentially, what we're going to do is we're all going to pick a team based on our favorite girl. We are going to read as much as we can and enjoy as much Golden Girls shenanigans as we can. And then at the end of the week, we're going to pronounce a best girl of the year. I should have looked up who won last year. I don't remember. I think it was Dorothy. I'll put a graphic here of who won last year. But it's a fresh year, new competition. Let's get into the details. So first up are 3 common challenges for everybody. So everybody who's participating are going to be reading books based on these first 3 challenges. First up is a book with gold on the cover. And I'm going to say this now, and it applies for everything I say in the future. If you think it counts, then it counts. There's no police, this is not stressful, this is supposed to be just fun. So if you're looking at a book and you're like, is this yellow or is this gold? It doesn't matter. Whatever you think works, it works. And again, that applies for everything I'm about to say. So again, challenge number 1 is a book with gold on the cover. Number 2 is a book that was published between 1985 and 1992, because these were the years the Golden Girls show was actively being broadcast on television. So we're going to read a book that was published while the Golden Girls was airing on television. And third is a book about female friendship. So those 3 are challenges for everybody doing the readathon. It doesn't matter which girl you pick. But now we're getting into specific girl prompts. So if you are joining Team Blanche this year, you are going to also be using the hashtag GGRTeamBlanche. Your 4th challenge is going to be to read a book set in a southern state of the United States. So think like Texas and Georgia and Alabama and Mississippi, something that's got that kind of southern charm that Blanche loves. Number 5 is going to be a romance novel, because Blanche is always reading romance novels. And again, for this, you can determine like the heat of the romance if you want. If you're not into like really romancy things, that's fine. Just you can pick up a YA romance. It's fine. Number 6 is to read a book with a gorgeous cover, because Blanche is gorgeous, as she tells us all the time. And number 7 is to read a book with the word I or me in the cover, because, I mean, we're talking about Blanche. Next up is Team Dorothy. You'll be using the hashtag GGRTeamDorothy. And your 4th challenge is to read a book set in NYC, where Dorothy grew up. Number 5 is to read a classic novel, and that's obviously an allusion to Dorothy being an English teacher. Number 6 is to read a book that is 400 pages or more, and that's because I think Dorothy would read big books, and an allusion to her being so tall. And number 7 is to read a book with the word wife in the title, because we get to see Dorothy's relationship with her ex-husband Stan throughout the entire show, and she is the only one who gets married by the end of the show. Spoiler alert! Next up is Team Rose. You'll be using the hashtag GGRTeamRose, and your 4th challenge is to read a book set in a Scandinavian country, obviously an allusion to Rose's heritage. Number 5 is to read a book that has been translated from another language. Again, another allusion to her Scandinavian heritage. The fact that she always has some of the best words and cultural references. Similarly with number 6, a book that will make you laugh. I mean, she's the craziest one by far. So a book that will make you laugh will work for Rose for challenge number 6. And number 7 is a book with the word and in the title, because they're always telling Rose to shut up. She just keeps going and going and going. And last but not least, my personal favorite girl. This is Team Sophia, hashtag GGRTeamSophia. The 4th challenge for Team Sophia is to read a book set in Italy. Number 5 is the oldest book on your shelf. So this could either be the oldest literal publication book you have on your shelf, or just the book you've had on your shelf for the longest. Either way works. basically an old book is what you're reading. Number 6 is to listen to an audiobook, and this is because 1, Sophia is always narrating stories, and 2, because I feel like if you notice, she's the one that's like typically listening to things. I feel like she's always listening to like the radio or the television, so I thought this would be perfect for her. So anything you want, just in audiobook format. And last but not least is to read a book with the word little in the title, since she is the cutest little old lady. So those are the prompts for everybody. Like I said, you'll join a team, then you'll have 3 common challenges and then 4 challenges based on your girl. And every time you finish one of those challenges, you're gonna log on to a Google Form where you'll log your pages for your girl. And that'll sync to a spreadsheet that has our scoreboard, and you can kind of see who's winning, and by the end of the week, we'll declare a best girl this year. It is gonna be based on pages, so keep that in mind. So there you have all of the prompts for the girls. So again, there's 3 challenges for everybody, and then 4 challenges based on your girl. And every time you finish a book for one of the challenges, you will go on and log it on a Google form. But essentially, you'll say which girl you're reading for and how many pages there are. So it is gonna be page numbers that determine which girl wins. So whichever team reads the most is going to be declared our winner. And again, I think it was Dorothy last year, but I'll put something up on the screen to let you know for sure, but I'm pretty sure it was Dorothy. So we'll see if she can win again this year or if it's going to be a new team. Now, that does kind of lend itself to reading larger books that week. And that's fine if you want to do that. However, once you finish all 7 prompts, if you finish all 7 prompts and you still have like 2 days left of the readathon, I don't know how you could do that, but then you can choose to read other things and count them for your girl. I would just ask that you try to prioritize the prompts before you just start free reading, just, for the sake of the readathon. Otherwise, what's the point of all the prompts and everything? But once you get done with those, that's fine. So if you put like a few graphic novels in there that don't have a ton of pages, they won't take you as long. You could read something else at the end and don't count it. So I will stop counting pages at the end of the day on the 14th though. So whatever you're going to get in, you got to get in before then. And then we'll declare a winner of the year, a best girl of the year. So that's all happening. If you have any questions about that, let me know down below. Happy to clarify anything. I have 2 questions for you then. We did kind of a watch along last year where we picked out like 3 episodes and watched them together on Twitter, just kind of chatting back and forth. We could do a watch along again if you want. We could do like an Instagram live or some way to group us all together where we're watching our shows. You would have to have access to Golden Girls at your house though. So if you own the DVDs or if you have access to Hulu, we could watch it all together at the same time and have a chat. So if you're interested in that, let me know down below and we can set something up. Similarly, maybe like a trivia night. If you would be interested in that, again, we could do something like a YouTube live even, or maybe even like a Zoom, whatever. Let me know if you'd be interested in a trivia night down below and we can try to set something up. Also, let me know if you're planning to participate, which team you are, and if you know any other Golden Girls fans that also love to read, definitely share this out with them. The more the merrier, especially if you know somebody that's on your team, right? Because you want to get more people on your team. But that's all the information I have for you. Definitely give me some feedback in the comments of anything you would like to see coming up, what challenges you're excited for, just all of the things. Tell me all of the things down in the comments. And again, let me know if you have any questions. I hope you are planning to join. This is going to be a lot of fun this year. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye.